Animals have a diverse array of behaviors and instincts, so they often delight and surprise humans with their peculiar antics, which makes them a constant source of wonder and amusement. Through their surprising behavior, animals offer us a glimpse into a world of instincts, survival strategies, and communication methods that are as fascinating as they are diverse. These perplexing and often rare actions reveal the incredible complexity and adaptability of the animal kingdom. From a mama deer sacrificing herself to sharks and their sensitive noses, here are the 15 animals who did things and surprised everyone. Number 15. Dearest Mama Deer. Our first story encapsulates a poignant yet challenging tale of a mother's unwavering love. Amidst the backdrop of a world where survival instincts often dominate, there are moments that showcase the profound depths of affection, sacrifice, and love that can rival even the most compassionate human actions. Our journey takes us to India, where an extraordinary scene unfolds. In this scene, a fawn embarks on a swim across a river. As the water's surface ripples with its movements, the lurking presence of a crocodile is awakened, triggered by its primal hunting instincts. Swiftly, the predator lunges forward, poised to capture its next meal. The fawn, young and vulnerable, lacks the speed and strength to evade such a ferocious adversary. Yet, in this dire moment, the fawn's mother emerges as a testament to unparalleled maternal devotion. With an innate understanding of the danger her offspring faces, the mother does not hesitate. She leaps into the water, placing herself between the predator and her beloved fawn. Fully aware of the great risk she's undertaking, she valiantly sacrifices her own life to safeguard her young. In one swift motion, the crocodile seizes her, and she's carried away. The fawn, protected by the ultimate sacrifice, safely reaches the other side. This mother, an ordinary deer, shines as an example that challenges many human actions. Her selfless act of courage and love leaves a profound impact, reminding us of the boundless potential for compassion that exists within the animal kingdom. In the face of this heart-rending account, let us take away the lesson to be kind to our own families and to extend love and respect to all. Something big is happening right now as thousands of animals are acting strange. In an awe-inspiring spectacle that's left both scientists and nature enthusiasts intrigued, an astonishing gathering of ducks, potentially numbering in the tens of thousands, has taken place in Bangladesh. This mesmerizing phenomenon has sparked a global wave of curiosity and wonder. Captivating images and videos have documented the ducks emerging in a symphony of synchronized movements, creating intricate patterns that shift and evolve over time. One hypothesis gaining traction is that these gatherings are actually strategic meetings for these birds. During these meetings, it's thought that they exchange information about optimal foraging grounds, water conditions, and other vital survival instincts. Ducks, being highly social animals, have evolved complex communication methods to share essential knowledge that ensures their collective well-being. Though it may be hard to prove for now, further studies might later prove that ducks are smarter than we think. Comment down below with the hashtag hidden topic and let us know your opinion in relation to what we just showed on screen. With that said, let's keep things moving. Number 14. Elephant to the rescue. Elephants possess a dual nature that embodies both gentleness and immense power. These magnificent creatures are often associated with their kind and gentle demeanor, yet they also wield tremendous strength, capable of causing widespread destruction. The truth lies in the harmony of both aspects. Elephants are renowned for their territorial nature, and when they perceive a threat, they spare no effort to protect their own. Their potent arsenal includes kicking, stomping, ramming, and striking with force. This instinctual drive to safeguard their territory is an inherent part of their behavior. However, a recent heartwarming tale showcases the nurturing side of elephants that complements their strength. A remarkable incident occurred in a Guatemalan zoo where an elephant emerged as an unexpected hero. Sharing its enclosure with an antelope, fate played a role when the antelope accidentally fell into a pond with rocky sides. Trapped and unable to climb out, it began to drown. In a surprising twist, the elephant stepped up to the role of a savior. Displaying remarkable intelligence and empathy, the elephant emitted trumpet-like noises to raise an alarm. A vigilant guard responded to the elephant's distress signals. The elephant, with its keen awareness, directed the guard's attention towards the struggling antelope. Recognizing the urgency, the guard took swift action, jumping into the pond to rescue the antelope. After considerable effort, the antelope was raised to safety. Both the elephant and the guard were recognized for their courageous acts. The gentle giant received a watermelon to munch on as a reward, while the guard received a certificate. Number 13. Horses' Farewell Display. Horses possess an undeniable majesty that draws people in, especially their expressive eyes that seem to hold a touch of magic within them. These creatures exhibit a sixth sense that goes beyond the ordinary, a trait that recently came to light in heart-rending and heartwarming ways. In Brazil, the touching story of Wagner and his horse Sereno illustrates the depth of the bond between humans and these animals. Tragically, when Wagner lost his life in a car accident, Sereno, his loyal equine companion, was an essential part of his funeral procession. Although Sereno couldn't see Wagner inside the casket, he seemed to intuitively understand who was in it. Sniffing around the casket and emitting mournful sounds, Sereno's gestures conveyed a poignant sense of farewell. His affectionate display of mourning speaks volumes about the profound connection that's shared between humans and horses. Across the world, Peyo, a 15-year-old horse in France, showcases a different yet equally remarkable facet of equine sensitivity. In a touching role, Peyo visits hospitals, particularly spending time with terminally ill patients. Unlike a forced interaction, Peyo's visits are marked by his freedom to roam and choose his interactions. Guided by an intuitive understanding, he enters rooms and engages with patients in ways that often bring them to tears. The comfort and love he offers transcends the capabilities of human intervention. Many patients experience a sense of solace that positively impacts their well-being, leading to improved conditions and even allowing some to reduce their medication before departing peacefully. In these instances, horses exhibit a sixth sense, an intuitive perception of human needs that goes beyond the ordinary. Their ability to offer love, support, and empathy transcends our understanding and has a profound impact on those they encounter. Number 12. Car Crushed Nut Show. The intelligence displayed by certain animals through tool usage has captivated our attention. While some creatures, like monkeys, resort to using rocks to crack nuts and display frustration when their efforts fall short, crows have taken this concept to a whole new level by incorporating cars into their resourcefulness. No, they aren't smashing nuts with cars. That would be quite absurd. Instead, they've devised a more ingenious plan. These seemingly ordinary birds have astoundingly understood that roads provide an opportunity for them to feed. They place nuts on the road, predicting that cars passing by will inadvertently crack open the nuts for them. Patiently waiting, they bide their time until the moment arrives. Once the nuts are broken open, they swoop in to enjoy their well-earned meal. The crows even have a safety protocol. If a car approaches while they're feasting, their companions issue a warning, providing crucial alertness to avoid danger. A remarkable illustration of this intelligence unfolds in Japan, a country known for its advancements. Crows residing near a university campus in Japan have learned to decipher traffic lights. When pedestrian signals turn green, these resourceful crows venture onto the crosswalk, placing nuts in front of approaching cars. Once positioned, they retreat, waiting for the cars to perform the nut-cracking feat. As the light changes back to green, the crows seize their opportunity to dine. These astonishing behaviors exhibited by crows underscore their ability to understand and manipulate their environment, and this truly showcases their impressive cognitive skills. Number 11. The Architect of the Forest. When we talk about remarkable animal achievements, it's impossible to overlook the extraordinary builders of the natural world, beavers. These creatures possess a unique skill, the ability to cut down huge logs and construct dams across rivers and streams. To truly comprehend the scale of the beaver's passion for dam building, let's delve into one of their grandest creations. Situated in northern Canada, this colossal dam stretches for an impressive 850 meters, and it's even visible from satellites. This monumental structure has substantially altered the landscape, resulting in the formation of a self-made swimming pool holding approximately 70 million liters of water. Now that's what we call a grand feat of engineering in the wild. So, how do beavers manage to accomplish this remarkable feat, and why did they do it? These industrious animals roam forests in search of suitable locations. They prefer streams that aren't excessively deep or fast-flowing, preferably with a muddy bed rather than a rocky terrain. Once they identify the perfect site, they commence construction by combining mud and branches, followed by the addition of logs, and sometimes even reinforcing the dam with sizable rocks. Their dams are typically concave, Designed to disperse water flow, these dams serve multiple essential functions for beavers. As the world's second largest rodents, they attract predators seeking a meal, so the dam provides them with a secure environment to raise their families. Additionally, the dam creates a bounty of easily accessible food, predominantly aspen and willow trees. With numerous entrances and exits, their lodge within the dam becomes a safe and comfortable sanctuary. Number 10. Playing dead. The natural world is full of remarkable strategies for survival, and one of the most intriguing comes from the eastern hognose snake, a true master of acting. Snakes, constrained to slithering on the ground, are in a vulnerable position, and their evolution has created various tactics to ward off potential predators. While many snakes puff themselves up, hiss, and simulate aggression, the eastern hognose snake takes a different approach. First, it employs hissing as a warning signal. Then, it inflates its body, imitating the behavior of a cobra, even without prior exposure to cobra behavior. But that's not the extent of its dramatic performance. If continued prodding persists, the snake goes to extraordinary lengths. It dramatically collapses onto its back and twists and writhes as if in dire agony. Some individuals extend this performance, even ending with a death rattle and their tongues hanging out of their mouths. It's a truly remarkable spectacle to behold. This intricate act of playing dead has its merits in the wild. Many predators, unless they're scavengers, are reluctant to consume what appears to be a lifeless animal. Additionally, the eastern hognose snake possesses another defensive mechanism, the secretion of foul-smelling substances from its glands. When combined with its dramatic display, this creates a potent deterrent against becoming a tasty meal. This ingenious strategy increases the likelihood that an eastern hognose snake will survive another day in the wild. Truly a master of thespian survival tactics. We could just hand it an Oscar already. Number 9. An elephant Picasso. By now, after seeing the video of an elephant saving an antelope, you might think that the giants of the wild can't impress you any further. But wait until you see this artistic elephant. The spectacle of an elephant using its trunk to paint with a brush is indeed both captivating and remarkable. This display of dexterity and precision from such a massive creature is a testament to the incredible versatility of these animals. However, the story behind elephant painting is not as straightforward as it might seem. While some people consider elephant painting to be a form of artistic expression, others view it as a trained behavior rather than an innate talent. Young elephants in some facilities are separated from their mothers and trained to hold a brush and create marks on a canvas. This training process can take weeks or even months. For example, some elephants may be trained to create lines, dots, or other simple patterns. However, there are ethical concerns raised by animal rights activists. They contend that the training process for these painting elephants can involve harsh methods, such as physical punishment and deprivation. Some activists argue that the training is meant to break the spirit of the elephant, making it more submissive to human commands and wishes. Allegations of shackling, starving, and beating have been reported. In essence, the act of buying a painting made by an elephant can inadvertently contribute to an industry that may involve the mistreatment of these magnificent animals. It's essential for individuals who are interested in supporting animals to research and choose ethical sanctuaries and facilities that prioritize the well-being and natural behaviors of animals over profit. Number 8. Stumble of the Goat. If the eastern hognose snake we saw earlier plays dead intentionally to deter threats, it's a different story for these fainting goats. They are undeniably a contender for the title of Earth's cutest animal. You've probably come across these charming creatures in hilarious YouTube videos. These petite goats have a unique quirk. They sometimes faint. While fear triggers this response in most cases, occasionally they stiffen up and topple over for no apparent reason, resembling comical play acting. Despite its endearing and amusing nature, this behavior stems from a rare condition called myotonia congenita. Consequently, these goats are often known as myotonic goats, or, more officially, Tennessee fainting goats. This phenomenon is believed to have a genetic basis, passed down through generations. When startled or excited, these goats experience muscle stiffness, leading to their characteristic fall. This explains the countless viral videos capturing these endearing antics. Symptoms of this disorder vary among individuals, though most lead ordinary ordinary lives. Over time, they seem to adapt to their tendency to faint when excited. As observers, we can't help but find their antics heartwarming. In 1996, researchers made a breakthrough by identifying the gene responsible for this condition. Astonishingly, it was discovered that this gene exists not only in goats, but also in mice and humans, revealing an unexpected connection across species. Number 7. Orangutan's woodworking hobby. Animal intelligence discussions often circle back to our near relatives, the apes. An example of our primate kin, the orangutan, recently astounded the world by showcasing its woodworking prowess. Renowned for their tool usage and learning capabilities, orangutans have captivated researchers for years. A groundbreaking moment surfaced on the BBC's Spy in the Wild series, employing robotic animals to capture wildlife interactions. A specific episode stood out, featuring a female orangutan engaging in a remarkable act. She skillfully wielded a saw to trim a tree branch. Remarkably, this wasn't a captive orangutan emulating human behavior. It was a wild individual. Curiosity piqued, the crew introduced a robotic orangutan programmed to use a saw. Astonishingly, the wild female remained undeterred, even intensifying her efforts, seemingly engaged in a friendly competition. Observing these actions, it's evident that these apes exhibit striking human-like traits. With a shared 97% of DNA, the orangutan's behavior blurs the line between our species. The remaining 3% of genetic difference prompts contemplation on potential future evolution. Adding to this intriguing scenario, reports indicate that certain wild monkeys have acquired the skill to craft and employ spears for hunting purposes. It's hard to ignore how these advancements echo a storyline reminiscent of Planet of the Apes. Number 6. Coconut-loving octopus. Our oceans house a spectrum of creatures, ranging from the menacing to the astonishingly intelligent. Take the octopus, for instance. Scientists have long marveled at its extraordinary abilities, with its instant color-changing camouflage standing out as particularly remarkable. A peculiar twist in this tale is that the octopus manages this feat even while slumbering. However, color alteration isn't its only claim to fame. Its intelligence is equally captivating. These cephalopods have astonished researchers by solving intricate labyrinth puzzles and exhibiting the uncanny knack of unscrewing a jar's lid from within. Occupying the ocean's depths, the octopus, particularly the coconut octopus, is adept at navigating confined spaces, squeezing into crevices and holes with ease. Thriving in the sandy expanses of the western Pacific Ocean, this species supplements its diet with shrimp, crabs, and clams. Yet the challenge emerges: how to conceal oneself amidst nearly featureless sand. Aptly named, the coconut octopus seizes upon an ingenious strategy where it searches for discarded coconut shells and repurposes them as impromptu shelters. Nestled within these shells, it takes refuge, a nifty solution in a landscape devoid of natural hideouts. However, this octopus isn't merely a shelter seeker. It's a walking enthusiast too. Adopting bipedal or quadrupedal gaits, it navigates while toting its newfound domicile along. Astoundingly, some of these creatures showcase not only mobility, but also a penchant for organization. Witnessed carrying coconut shells over distances exceeding 20 meters, they craft elaborate arrangements reminiscent of clamshells. Aside from its camouflaging and construction prowess, it seems it also has a knack for hoarding. Truly, nature never ceases to amaze. Number 5. A freakish defense mechanism. While discussing the octopus's remarkable camouflage skills, there's another creature that elevates concealment to an entirely different echelon. Surprisingly, it's not a rare sea dweller or an exotic specimen, but a rather unassuming moth. In its caterpillar phase, it possesses an ability that almost seems surreal, as if it's a prank concocted by nature itself. This caterpillar, adopting the appearance of a tree branch, seamlessly blends into the forest habitat. Detecting it is a feat in itself. Yet, when threatened, the caterpillar unveils an astonishing secret. It metamorphosizes into a serpent's face. Through a backward twist, the caterpillar unveils its underside, adorned with shades of yellow and black. A remarkable transformation follows, as the creature inflates a section of its body, unveiling an uncannily accurate viper representation. Astonishingly, even the viper's eyes possess subtle white accents, akin to light reflections in a real viper's gaze. This level of detail verges on the incredulous. It begs the question, how can this caterpillar understand the intricacies of the food forest chain and further understand it sufficiently enough to understand that a viper would be a threat to its adversaries? Moreover, the evolutionary journey to perform such a technique is equally astonishing. Two plausible theories emerge. It could be that nature just loves to pull a prank on us, or this caterpillar originates from an alien planet. Number 4. Brain over brawn. In the intricate realm of animal intelligence, the ability to employ tools stands as a remarkable indicator. We've earlier seen crows cracking nuts and an orangutan using a saw, but this skill has since revealed itself across other diverse species. Amid this array, a specific bird far from the ordinary emerges, a punk rock-esque eagle known as the Egyptian vulture. While its appearance may raise eyebrows, it's the realm of intellect where this bird truly shines. Dubbed the egg-cracking master of the desert, the Egyptian vulture's prowess extends beyond aesthetics. This creature, equipped with a brain to match, thrives in arid landscapes. Despite its preference for carrion, the decaying remains of other animals, the vulture displays opportunistic tendencies, hunting down smaller prey with precision. However, it's in its egg-cracking technique where its intellect truly dazzles. Take, for instance, its knack for cracking open larger eggs. Like those of ostriches, employing rocks as rudimentary tools, the vulture delivers calculated blows until the eggshell succumbs. This aptitude not only speaks to its ingenuity, but also hints at a deeper understanding of physics and cause and effect. Yet, while the Egyptian vulture's talents shine bright, there exists a bird that claims an even higher position on the avian intelligence ladder. In Israel's Khaibar Reserve, experts witnessed a cunning strategy by a pair of ravens. Seizing on the efforts of vultures cracking eggs, these ravens cunningly intervene, chasing the vultures away and claiming the spoils for themselves. This astute maneuver underscores the concept of brains prevailing over sheer brawn, a testament to nature's ceaseless ingenuity. Number 3. The Pretending Panda. Panda bears, with their undeniable cuteness and playful demeanor, hold a surprising depth of intelligence. Remarkably, a panda residing in a Chinese zoo orchestrated an astonishing feat of faking her pregnancy. But how did this come to be? To understand this, it's crucial to recognize the critical juncture pandas faced in their survival journey. The brink of extinction loomed as a result of hostile farmers and relentless poaching. In response, panda sanctuaries emerged as a last-ditch effort to safeguard the species. Yet, the intricacies of panda breeding posed a substantial challenge. The birth of the first captive cub was an arduous achievement, with subsequent progress stemming from evolving scientific insights into panda behavior. Curiously, female pandas appear to have discerned a distinct correlation between pregnancy and improved living conditions, as characterized by a separate air-conditioned abode and better food. Hence, a noteworthy phenomenon emerges: fake pregnancies. Delving into the mechanics of this act reveals its complexity. Phantom pregnancies are prevalent in the animal realm, especially among pandas. Coupled with the panda's intricate biology, determining authentic pregnancy proves challenging. Consequently, some females have seemingly adopted the behavior of expectant mothers, even in instances where conception failed, as they're probably enticed by the allure of heightened comfort. This captivating saga highlights the shrewdness of pandas, shedding light on their resourceful adaptation and their understanding of cause and effect. The lesson here? In the realm of nature's intelligence, the panda proves itself not only in its iconic cuteness, but also in its surprising ingenuity. One can't help but admit that their strategy to achieve better living conditions is quite impressive. Number 2. A stinky job. In 2022, beachgoers in Chile were met with an unexpected challenge when they sought to take a refreshing ocean swim. Instead of pristine waters, they encountered a shoreline teeming with thousands of lifeless fish that had washed ashore overnight. While this occurrence might seem isolated, it is not an anomaly on a global scale, and Chile itself has faced similar events. Despite rigorous scientific investigation, the definitive cause behind these mass fish deaths remains elusive. Among the leading factors thought to contribute to this phenomenon is a sudden depletion of oxygen levels within the water. A prime suspect in this regard is the proliferation of algae. Despite its seemingly inconspicuous nature, algae can wield significant disruption under the right circumstances. Particularly, surges of heat during the summer create an ideal environment for the rapid growth of algae, commonly referred to as red tide. As these algae populations burgeon, they deplete the water's oxygen content, presenting a dire challenge for the survival of fish. However, algae alone is not solely to blame. Warm water itself possesses a limited capacity to retain oxygen. When coupled with diminished inflow of fresh water from rivers, minimal wind, and reduced aeration of water, zones of oxygen-deprived water, known as hypoxic zones, form. Fish that unwittingly find themselves trapped within these pockets of low oxygen often meet an unfortunate fate. Trying to remedy these occurrences generally involves mechanized beach cleaning efforts. Yet, in Chile's Biobío region, the task took a more hands-on approach. The fish-laden shores demanded manual labor to restore the beach to its natural state, underscoring the determination and tolerance for the stinky smell required to mitigate the consequences of such environmental challenges. Number 1. When you tickle a shark. Ever since the release of the blockbuster Jaws in 1975, the film not only catapulted Steven Spielberg to directorial stardom, but also deeply ingrained a lasting fear of sharks in the minds of generations. The movie forever altered how people perceive the ocean, evoking a constant vigilance among those venturing beyond the shore. Even as I swim into deeper waters, I can't help but cast wary glances downward, hoping that fate won't introduce me to a shark face to face. With their razor-sharp teeth and their sheer aura of ferocity, sharks undoubtedly hold the title of the ocean's most formidable apex predators. Nonetheless, it's worth acknowledging that the realm of shark science has progressed significantly since the 1970s. We've gained substantial insights into their behaviors and what may trigger their attacks. An intriguing tidbit that often escapes public knowledge is the peculiar fact that sharks derive enjoyment from having their noses tickled. This activity holds such an appeal for them that it induces a temporary numbness. Sharks boast extraordinary sensory capabilities, including a sense of smell that dwarfs our own by a factor of 100. Their noses harbor a multitude of sensory receptor cells, rendering them highly sensitive to touch. Consequently, a gentle caress or rub on a shark's nose can promptly induce a state of stillness in the creature. Admittedly, this maneuver might not prove effective during a feeding frenzy, but it's an intriguing piece of knowledge to have at hand. While I sincerely hope I never find myself in such a situation, I'll continue my aquatic excursions while reminding myself that the odds of falling victim to a shark attack are a mere 1 in 3.7 million. And with that, we've reached the end of our video of the 15 animals who did things and surprised everyone. These peculiar and sometimes odd behaviors not only entertain, but also deepen our connection to the natural world and our appreciation for the extraordinary beauty that exists within it. Which of these animals amused you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Like and share this video, and before we say our goodbyes, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so we can see each other again in our future videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.